What's up, everybody? It's the Girl Otaku here. You already know what we're talking about, so let's just get started. The first 4 minutes of this episode were incredible. One thing I have to say right off the bat is that I am sort of intrigued by Kenny's character. The first time he was even mentioned was last episode, which I rewatched, and I do have some very important things I want to expand on. Levi was just like, "Hey Nifa, you know that Kenny the Ripper guy who killed all those military officers in the Capitol? Well, he's real and he's behind this attempted kidnapping." If only Levi knew that wasn't the only thing he was behind. Too soon? The way he addresses Levi is very casual, and he's so laid back about this whole situation, I'm kind of fascinated. Like I said earlier, the first 4 minutes were amazing. And I'm not even saying that because I'm some huge Levi fangirl. Do you see the way this man is moving? Actually, let me go back just a little bit because something really stuck out to me in the first 30 seconds. Levi hesitates here. He looks over at Nifa, and you can tell that it pains him to have lost her and to have to leave her there. That stuck out to me the very first time I watched the episode, and from what I remember from the first 2 seasons, Levi is not that much of an emotional guy, and he's been surrounded by death for most of his life and career, but you can tell that he genuinely cares for others, and this was upsetting for me to watch. Going back to this badassery Levi displayed, you remember last episode when Levi said they needed to head to Trost? This is why. The speed that he is moving blows my mind. The animation is stellar, and did everyone see him slide under this wagon? I'm shook. I'm still kind of confused about whatever was in that dart working on Eren. My first thought when it hit him was, oh, that's not going to be effective. Well, joke's on me, it was. There were a few things that Kenny said that will no doubt be expanded on further that really got my attention. The first and most important being the reason why Levi joined the Scouts in the first place. I don't think that has been revealed yet, but I'm sure it's coming. He also mentioned his own grand goals, which I'm dying to know because in this opening sequence, he is aiming to kill Levi, and as the person who raised him, I really want to know what happened, what kind of caused the divide in their relationship, other than the fact that Kenny is kind of a murderer. Oh my god, that was so attractive. There's a very ominous scene with Commander Erwin where he asks an old friend, who can you trust, and is the government really acting with humanity's best interests in mind? He also says he is going to gamble with his actions, and I don't really know what that means because I don't really know Erwin's character that well. But I don't think he will aid the corrupt government, so I don't think there are any worries there. At least I hope not. Oh my gosh, I hope not. I sense some character development blooming in our dear Armin. This episode, he takes a human life, which clearly affects him in a negative way mentally. The scene where he is sick by the water and talking to Mikasa was also very upsetting. I'm going to be honest here, I haven't really connected with a whole lot of Attack on Titan characters, so when they made us believe that Jean had died, I wasn't really affected. It was easy to see that Jean was going to have a problem fighting other humans, which is understandable. The conversation where the topic of right and wrong comes in is something that I'm definitely going to keep in mind as the season progresses. In this situation though, do right and wrong even exist? The interrogation scene, in my mind, well, it started with some dark humor. This man had to say who interrogates without asking questions. When I first saw that, I could not stop laughing. I felt so bad. At some point, he does mention that Levi and Hanji are enjoying this torture way too much and that they're taking pleasure in it, whereas he did it because he had to. I kind of figured they would go for the mental tactics to get Sennis to talk, but in my opinion, he talked pretty easily after that. I mean, Hanji didn't even get to finish her sentence before he was like, yeah, Rice is the true royal family. And I do have to say that all of this royal family business is confusing the hell out of me because I thought that last season we already learned Historia was royalty. So, I mean, I guess we didn't, but I don't know why I thought that. The last bombshell dropped in this episode was Levi's last name, Ackerman. Again, I didn't realize that this was new information. I suppose this counts as a spoiler I learned a while ago because I have known Levi's last name was Ackerman for years. I thought that that was common knowledge to everybody. I don't think it's even been stated in the manga exactly what Levi's relation to Mikasa is, but it doesn't look like she knows about it. The ending was pretty lackluster, in my opinion, compared to the rest of the episode. A little bit weird. Historia is reunited with her father. I don't know where they are. Eren's there. He looks drugged out still. In the episode to come, it looks like Kenny is looking for some more Levi interaction. I'm hoping we get to dive a little bit deeper into Levi's backstory soon. Next episode is looking to be more Historia-centric, and personally, I'm not incredibly interested in her backstory because to me, I haven't connected with her yet. Maybe that'll happen after we learn more about her character, but I think the information that we're going to learn in the upcoming episodes are more important for world building, so I'm definitely interested in why there's a fake royal family and we still don't know why there's Titans in the wall, do we? I want to know why there's Titans in the walls. It was a very enjoyable episode, especially that first half, very action-oriented. It was nice to see the interactions between Levi and Kenny, and I really am looking forward to seeing how the two clash in the future. Anyway, that's all from me. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.